Hey guys, it's Lynk Plays Games. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Supermarket Simulator. So, this game, I'm obsessed. It's just relaxing. It helps me get my mind off of things, especially like after a long day at work. It's nice to be able to just sit back, do something that's just calm. Sorry, I got a notification on my phone while I'm doing this voiceover, and I was like, oh, what? My ADHD has been out of control, guys. And see, that's something I like about this game, is it grabs my attention without being too flashy. But there's so much to do and so much to get done, and it's like all nice and neat and pretty, and I like hyper fixate on making it all nice and pretty. I love it. Who is blasting their music? Dear God. Oh man, that person's car is cool though. I like the car stickers. Sorry. I'm trying to do this voiceover and there are people driving around me and yeah, I got distracted. I'd pay like literally $1 to skip the ads in my mind. Well, shit. I mean, I'd probably pay a good, like, $20 to skip ads for a day. And for those who don't know what I mean by that, you don't have ADHD. But if you do have ADHD, you're probably sitting there going, aw, man, same. Because, like, it's so ridiculous. I'll be just sitting here trying to focus, doing my job, working on YouTube, editing videos, trying to like make myself some dinner or something. I'll be doing anything and everything. And all of a sudden my brain's just like, random thought, rabbit hole. Like, you know how like when you're playing the Sims games and like you have your sim doing a specific task, or like they're walking to go to the bathroom, they're on autopilot, and you're like, oh wait, hey, I need you to go read this book for a task or something, or I need you to go make a phone call or whatever. You make your sim do something instead of be on autopilot mode, and they just kind of like stop what they're doing and then they start doing that. That is what it feels like. I feel like I'm a fucking sim, and whoever is playing this damn game that I'm the sim of, I hope they stub their toe. Ugh. Honestly, I too would probably see a fire, stand there, and like flail my arms but not move. Probably. If I'm tired enough, yeah, I probably would. Depending on where the fire's at and what's on fire, I might grab marshmallows. I need to start carrying marshmallows with me. I don't expect there to be fires around me, but hey, if there does happen to be one, I should be prepared. Oh, jeez. That's what I need in my supermarket. I need some marshmallows. Shit. When do I get marshmallows in this game? People need to be prepared in case there's a random fire near them. They need to have the marshmallows. Let's open it up so they can get all these products so I could eventually get marshmallows. I ain't got much, but I'm doing good. Though, one thing I will say that I don't like about this game is like when you put stuff in storage and then you go to take it out of storage and it like you could choose like how many of each item. I'm not gonna sit there and count the shelf and guess how many I need. But like, you could sit there and like grab 5 and then go fill the shelf, and then like say you need 2 more, you gotta run back and grab 2 more, and it's like, that's ridiculous. Just give me the option to spit out one whole box of stuff, or like the entire inventory, instead of having to click and like add, take out. I don't like that. Because I could also miscount. Though I guess if you only need just one of that item. But at the same time, usually you don't need just one item. Like, one of that item. I don't know. There are so many things that, like, tiny little changes that could make this better. But, like, for the most part, it is pretty good. I do enjoy this game. Sorry, there was a person walking that I just ran into. Oh, goodness. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I know a lot of people are like, oh my god, you say you're tired a lot. Yeah, 'cause I am. Like, shit. I run purely off of caffeine 90% of the time. I ain't had no caffeine yet today. I left it at my sister's. I had to go to my sister's house earlier. I had to go to the dollar store and pick her up some stuff. I picked her up some soup and some Gatorades and a case of waters and some ibuprofen and brought her a heating pad, and she wanted Jell-O, but I couldn't find already made Jell-O, so I got boxes of Jell-O for her. And I was like, oh, I'll be a nice sister and I'll make the Jell-O for her. I don't think she trusts me in her kitchen because she told me not to make the Jell-O. She'd just leave the Jell-O alone. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm not trusted. But anyways, I went to the store for her, got her some stuff, brought it to her. I also got my caffeine and some Slim Jims to eat today because I really wanted some Slim Jims, man. I bought 3 Slim Jims and 2 coffee monsters. And I left them at her house. I'm so mad. And I wasn't fixing to drive back another 20 minutes to go get them. I was just like, ah, man, on my way to work, I'll just go back to the same store and buy the same thing again, basically. And then I got anxious about it. I was like, they're gonna look at me like I'm crazy if I come back in getting more caffeine and more Slim Jims. They're gonna think there's a problem. You know? But I was like, you know what, forget it. I don't care what anyone thinks. So I was gonna go, and then I was driving, and I guess I went on autopilot because at some point I was driving through town, and next thing I knew I was at work. I hate when that happens. Hold on. Oh, my mom sent me pictures. I was just like, notification from my mother? What is this? Oh my god. I swear I need to be medicated. But medication makes me feel all sorts of bad ways. Anyone else get that way? Anyone who's neurodivergent? Not neurotypical. Neurotypical people don't know what it's like. Anyways, neurodivergent people. Da-da-da-da-da. Yup, I did it. Neurodivergent people, specifically with the ADHD variety. Do you ever just go on autopilot? I don't think that was the question I was originally meaning to ask. No, I was gonna ask, does medication, make you feel funny so you just don't take it? Like, you don't want to be medicated because it makes you feel all sorts of bad ways? Like, I'm not talking about, it triggers, depressive episodes, because, yeah, some of them do. Anxiety meds do that to me. I have not found an anxiety med that doesn't cause a depressive episode. But, it just bogs me down. And, I feel like anxiety meds doesn't actually fix the anxiety. It just makes it silent. I can't... Anxiety meds make it where I feel like I can't speak. If that makes sense. ADHD medicine kind of just, bogs me down. It makes me, feel crazy. And, it doesn't really quiet my brain necessarily. It just kind of, it's like trying to watch a video with no subtitles and no audio. in a different language, and there's no context clues. That's how life feels with ADHD medicine. Depression medication, I haven't tried that yet. I don't think my doctors want me to try that with how I feel because of ADHD and anxiety meds. Yeah. It's great. Anyone else feel that way? Please tell me I'm not alone. Somebody tell me I'm not alone when I say all I need is the love in my life. All I need is the love in the dark. I better not get copyrighted. Da 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 da. I swear, if I get a copyright claim or strike or something because I'm gonna be mad. I wonder what it is, though, that is triggering my ADHD so bad being here. I don't know if it's because of how, like, repetitive everything is, so I need something to spice it up. I'm thinking that's what it is. Any ADHD people who work in manufacturing, please step up. Please tell me what's up with this. Because, like, I've worked at restaurants. In restaurants, everything's different every single day. Like, it doesn't matter if you work the same exact shift all day, every day. Hell, you can work all shifts. All damn shifts are going to be different. Like, it don't matter. It could be the same day. It could be the same craziness going on all day long. But the shifts are always going to be different. The days are always going to be different. The weeks are always going to be different. There's always going to be some random factor that changes things up a bit. And maybe that's what's going on up here, is the fact that things don't change and it's all the same. That's probably what it is. I don't do good with routine. Like, I do, but I don't. But, like, what's so crazy to me is, like, at work, where I was originally put, I did so good. Like, I was rocking and rolling because, like, there was so much to do and so much to get done, and I was constantly moving about. But there was other people in that area who have ADHD and, you know, understand it. So, like, people, like, didn't think nothing of me singing to myself, me, you know, bouncing around, moving around, and, like, being hyperactive. No one really, like, it just didn't faze them because they're like, girl, same. But yet, they moved me because I was a safety concern. Apparently they do not like you motorboating, the things that we're doing. The things we're manufacturing. Yeah. Anyways, so they moved me to another spot. And I was, like, chilling over there, and I'm struggling because the people around me don't have ADHD. They don't really quite understand it. Like, they know of it. They you know, they know what's glamorized of it. But to them, it's weird. It's different. It's, you know, whatever. And so, like, they think it's kind of, like, funny and cute and quirky when I, like, oh, sorry, I had an ADHD moment. And, like, I'm, like, trying so hard not to let those slip out. And so, like, I'm, like, holding it back and I'm holding it in, and it's causing me anxiety. And by the end of the day, I'm just very drained. My head is racing. My heart is hurting. Like, has anyone, like, tried to withhold their ADHD and, like, has literally given themselves chest pain? Like, ugh. It's gross. But anyways, so I was, like, holding back, and so it's causing me to panic. It's causing me to think a lot. It's keeping me distracted because I can't just let my mind run on autopilot while I'm trying to do tasks. And so, like, I've been struggling in my new spot because I don't want to be the weirdo, you know? But then last night I was like, what's the thing that I'm doing differently between the last place I was and here? And it was, you know, letting my mind be on autopilot, dancing around, you know, singing to myself, whatever, while doing what I'm doing. So I let myself do that. And I had perfect scores. But anyways, I gotta end this episode here. I have to go into work, but thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.